What's up, guys? This is Corey.
This is Alan.
Welcome to CNA Films and Animation. Well, today we are going to talk about another anime. This one coming from 1995, Ghost in the Shell.
This one, a huge contrast from the last anime we reviewed. We've changed the bright and colorful for the gritty and dark. The film follows this team. They're kind of, how would you put it? They're kind of like a Secret Service or special group.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're cops, but they're very similar. They go after like the high risk criminals.
Mm-hmm.
And criminal comes on the radar, the puppet master, and they're given the job of trying to find and stop him.
Yeah. And so there's a couple of special forces that are supposed to go and try and find the puppet master. And in this world, that's basically, they are kind of cyborgs in a way.
Yes,
Or is it android?
I think they call them androids, but cyborgs, I think.
Whatever's part robot, part human.
Well, all of them to a point. It gets really complicated. But anyway,
They like connect to a computer or something, and it's a very futuristic world.
yes, pretty much most of the people in this source, their bodies are they don't have their normal bodies anymore. They're robotic suits with their brains in them.
Mm-hmm.
Which their soul in there is called their ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And the shell is the outward body, the ghost in the shell.
Mm-hmm.
It's neat. The animation is good. When we watched, it looked like it had aged.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still fairly good, the animation wise.
Yeah.
It wasn't poor quality or anything like that. Still nice quality, but you can tell it has some age to it. This is one of the few animes I've seen that could have been longer.
Mm-hmm.
One thing animes, they can be anywhere from an hour to 2.5. It just depends. This one's it's an hour and 30.
An hour and 20.
Hour 20? Oh, hour 20. I think it could be an hour 50, 2 hour one. Because it's the story is trying to make you think. It's trying to make you really think deeply about what is going on.
Mm-hmm.
The main character, she even questions her existence, if she ever was human.
Mm-hmm.
Or she is just a computer program. And they dwell on it with the puppet master. It's neat and it makes you think.
Yeah.
The end, how it ended, I wasn't exactly sure what they were trying to go for. It was a little off-putting, but that doesn't mean it's a bad movie.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand it. Doesn't mean that the next viewer would or not.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I did like this movie. I thought it had some really neat elements to it. I can totally see where The Matrix took a lot of elements from this movie. It's a very unique film. The action is very intense. The animation is very well done. And it's a very unique story. What's the most interesting aspect about this film is not necessarily the film itself, but rather the cultural impact that it had, specifically in the United States. In 1995, there really wasn't a whole lot like Ghost in the Shell. Sure, there may have been a couple here and there, but as far as animated movies go, really wasn't a whole lot like it. And when it hit when it hit the United States, it blew up. It became a huge hit, at least in anime standards. It's one of the most well-respected animes out there, and it really launched the anime craze in the 90s.
Yeah, this film, as I said, the action is really neat. The first 2/3 of the film, which is where more heavy action is, it goes by really quickly. And it's like, wow, that was awesome. The last third had more dialogue. There is action sequences in there, but that's where it's trying to make you really think.
Yeah. This movie was very good. I wasn't blown away by it or anything, but I did like several elements to it, and it's one that does kind of make you think a little bit, but still is enough just to be kind of an entertaining film. Wouldn't say I love it though.
No, neither one of us watched the series, so maybe we are missing part of it from what I have seen of the series. It wasn't anything that I guess fully connected to it. The standalone. It was a standalone movie. But as I said, I didn't love it. There was some really neat spots that I thought were cool. But yeah.
Yeah. Overall, I'd probably give this one an 8.5. I mean, I did like it. I just wasn't blown away by it. In fact, I'd say it was a little underwhelming, simply because I was expecting a little bit more after hearing so many good things about it. I think it was one of those things where it's like people overhyped it to the point where it's underwhelming.
Yeah, maybe, as I said, if we had been more familiar with the series and that, it may have had more meaning. But yeah, I'll meet you with that 8.5. Action sequences are good. The animation is nice. The characters, you don't get to really know them too much, but I think you were supposed to already know them. So yeah.
So tell us, guys, have you seen Ghost in the Shell? If you have, what'd you think of it? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Share your thoughts on the film, because we really aren't very versed in this movie. Share your thoughts and educate us if you can. Comment below, let us know. We'd love to hear your feedback.
Yes. If you like this video, be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe, and be sure to check out our other videos.
Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. If you have any movie suggestions or TV suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And as always, he's Alan.
He's Corey.
And we'll see you guys in the next one.
See you guys later.